wrong. We're right. And now they're throwing punches.
They played a rope-a-dope.
They played the rope-a-dope, but now they're going on the offensive.
But what I would ask Brian is, what does the size of the analytic department have to tell how reliant you are on the numbers? Like, I'm sure you've got scouts. And whatever the size of the analytic department, it's not so much the generation of the analytic information. It's how much they utilize it. And by watching it, Michael, and you call the games, they seem to utilize it as much as anybody. So don't tell me, well, we've got a small analytics staff. What does that have to do with it? You can have one guy. But if you're living by those numbers like it's the Bible, that's the problem we have. Not how much information you're generating, how much you're relying on that information as if it's like almost a cult.
As they say in dodgeball, interesting. What was that? Interesting tactic. Let's see how it plays out. The character. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm not a big dodgeball guy.
Really?
Really?
I thought it was about wild. I liked it, but I didn't love it.
Yeah, Jason Bateman's character, Jacob. He said, interesting.
Pepper Brooks is, I don't remember the quote. It's not that, but it's something along those. We can probably find it.
Interesting move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, interesting move.
Yeah,
let's see how it plays out.
There's more to do here on
because
this.
You know what? Saying he could not have said that 2 days after the season ended. He was smart. He let about a month and a half go by.
But he must really feel empowered, by the way.
Oh, of course he does.
But I mean, but what I'm saying is, anyone who ever thinks, and back to me being right about everything, Don. Anyone who ever thinks that it's as simple as he is under the employ of the Steinbrenners has this wrong. You have to be a Steinbrenner to have that tone. You could not actually be on eggshells in any way with your employer and take on that tone. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I respect the loyalty, but guys, that's not a guy who's worried about his job.
No,
at all.
And I said GMs have one job, and that's to build a winning team. They don't care about crowds. They don't care about how the team is liked or not. Their job is to build a team. But if I'm the Yankee front office, business office, this doesn't play well. You're talking to fans right here. You're not just talking with the media, because the fans feel like this.
And also,
by the way, it's interesting strategy, Cotton. Let's see how that plays out.
What hill was he dying on, too? The getting angry about whether it's analytics or scouting. It wouldn't matter what it is, it's not working.
It's not a great look because it comes off as arrogant. But that's not what fans want to hear. It'd be interesting. Let's hear